Main Street, USA. Day 2 vlog from Disneyland Paris, February 2018. Gonna come and do loads of the rides in here today. The last vlog was spent mostly over in Walt Disney Studios. And today I'm back with Alex and Krista, but Alex today is not feeling very well. He's not feeling good, so I'm not gonna ask him much today. He's feeling a bit poorly, bless him. Krista's all right though. She's ready to do some more rides. And to be honest, it's a really nice day today here in Paris. Look at that blue sky. It's beautiful. It's freezing though. It was -2 this morning when we walked down to the park. And obviously being hotel guests, we do get in for extra magic hour. I say extra magic hour, it used to be 2 hours, but it was only in this park. But now it is 1 hour, but you get in early to both Walt Disney Studios and also Disneyland Park as well. So a little tip for you, definitely worth staying in one of the Disney hotels to get that perk. It means that you can get on some of the busiest rides in Fantasyland in this park, and over in Walt Disney Studios, you can get on the likes of Ratatouille and also Crush's Coaster. It's always something nice about walking down Main Street, USA, feeling that atmosphere, even though it's absolutely freezing. I go as far as to say it's colder now than it was for me and Charlotte's trip back in November. Look at that, beautiful. Just a shame Casey's Corner, the hot dog stall on the left-hand side, is currently having a refurbishment to its facade. Kind of ruins that nice shot of the castle from this angle, but luckily you can still get some really good photos when you get in front of it just here. It's not like the hashtag Walt Disney World crane, which comes out every year when they're putting the Christmas lights all over the castle there. But yeah, I'll get you plenty of on-ride footage today, some really nice ride shots as well, because the weather is absolutely gorgeous. It's freezing, but it's gorgeous weather for taking photos, and get some video footage from Disneyland Park. Here we go, we come to see Mickey. Here he is. Hey.
Oh, okay.
Good morning, Mickey. Hello, how are you? Hey. Always good to see Mickey Mouse down in Fantasyland. Made our way over to Discoveryland now for a ride on Hyperspace Mountain. The overlay, of course, to Space Mountain here in Paris. Did this back in November, really enjoyed the new trains. Obviously you can see them just there on the side. Hopefully we're actually going to get to ride it today. As you remember in the day 1 vlog, we got up to the station and we evacuated. There's been a lot of issues with this ride, it seems, at the moment. I'm not too sure if it's maybe to do with those new trains. I mean, with the trains that were replaced last year, and it seems like there's just been so many issues with it ever since. Maybe they're a bit heavier or something like that, causing issues with it. So it's a 40-minute wait at the moment. To be honest, I've not queued down here for a long time over Space Mountain. Obviously with it having that Star Wars overlay on at the moment, that doesn't help in terms of building that queue up a little bit more. But yeah, we're going to do it anyway, going to have a go. Still one of my favourite rides in a Disney park. Do really enjoy it, but yeah, it's one of the little details and things on these buildings in Discoveryland. For things like this, I mean, all the rocks coming out of the water just here, all these little details what you just don't get in the parks back in the UK. So just think of everything, like over at Videopolis, the big theatre and restaurant over there. You got like all the fans spinning along the top there, all the lights are all detailed. I just look forward to seeing what happens in the future, and hopefully we're going to see a return later this year of Space Mountain Mission 2. It was my #1 coaster for a long time, and hopefully it'll come back into my top 10 when that comes back. Here we go! Hyperspace Mountain. Look at the view. Woo! Oh, so intense!
Je suis touché! Je suis touché!
Wow!
Nous avons repéré un destroyer stellaire. On est pris dans les rayons tracteurs.
Rayon tracteur visé.
Really enjoyed that ride then on Hyperspace Mountain over in Discoveryland. Made our way back over to Fantasyland now for a very special Sean's food review. Not special as in I'm trying something different to what I normally eat. Special as in where we're eating inside Disneyland Paris. Actually in Toad Hall, as you saw just by the entrance sign. This is a really nice restaurant in Fantasyland. It's located right next door to Peter Pan, which is just around the corner there. And this is only open in peak times. And obviously I try and do my visits to Disneyland Paris in the quieter periods. And it's really weird in February. I say quieter periods. February's, I've always thought of February here at Disneyland Paris to be off-season, so to speak, because you've not really got anything much going on in terms of events. You've just had Christmas. It's not really in time for the spring and summer stuff yet. But yeah, it's actually been quite busy this week, busier than expected, mainly due to half term here in France and the UK. So yeah, Toad Hall's open anyway, and you get a really nice fish and chips. Look at that. That's really nice. Now you might be thinking, how much does that cost? Disney food. It's not actually too bad for Disney pricing. €12.99. Fish chips and a drink. So I don't think that's too bad. Bear in mind the McDonald's in Disney Village, if you want like a Big Mac meal and stuff, it's about 10 euros give or take. So for a couple of extra euros, you get a really nice quality meal. Krista's got one as well now, look. Got fish and chips. What's Alex got? Nothing. You're feeling a bit better though now, aren't you, pal? Oh, he had some hot chocolates. But yeah, just thought I'd show you that Toad Hall. I'll have a little taste and let you know the score's out of 10. Probably going to be a 7 though, looking at that. It's a busy day in Fantasyland. That was a really nice fish and chips, that. Favourite meal of the trip, that was. Really enjoyed that one. Better than Planet Hollywood, in my opinion. I mean, I love Planet Hollywood, but if you like fish and chips, then definitely the place to go. That Toad Hall in Fantasyland wasn't even a 7 out of 10. It was a 10 out of 10. Curious Labyrinth over there, really busy. Some of the best views in Fantasyland at the top there. You get a great view of the castle. Making our way down to It's a Small World. It's a shame that the little sub-area of Fantasyland's actually closed this week for maintenance. Just down to the left here, you've got Casey Jr. and Le Petit de Connery Fur. I think I said that right. Oh, Alex is alive. He's all right. He's getting there now. He's getting there. Yeah, it's really nice. There's a credit for Krista down there. She's not going to get, unfortunately. Has to come back. Yeah. Come and do it at some point. What a gorgeous day. Don't let the sun deceive you though. It's freezing today. It's cold. It was -2 earlier on. Probably about one or 2 degrees now, I reckon.
Any guesses on how many pavilions on?
Oh yeah, Princess Pavilion. 75 to go and meet a random princess. 75. And then coming up soon, we're going to go and see the 25th anniversary stage show over on the castle stage. Watched it the other day, absolutely loved it. So I'll show you some highlights of that and give you a bit of a review on the show as well. Hey. Oh yes, let's go on Small World. I'm in the mood for a bit of Small World. You got to be in the mood for it, Tanya. Here we go. Here come the marching band. What is it? 12 o'clock.
10:12.
It's a small world after all. Alex, what do you get your arm? That's your girlfriend, not me. Enjoy the ride.
Sorry, the wrong glasses wearer, my fault.
Happy scene on the ride. Look at that clown up there, look at his face. clown.
He's not getting paid right.
Here we go. Here's the new resident of It's a Small World. Oh, he doesn't like the camera. Nice little ducky. So after a wonderful ride on It's a Small World, and of course some new animatronic ducks at the end, we've made our way down to the castle stage to watch Happy Birthday Disneyland Paris. Now when I was here at Christmas back in November with Charlotte, there was a Christmas performance on this stage that was absolutely awesome. I loved it to bits. But this is even better, a really good stage show, lots of different characters. It's only around 15-20 minute show, but we've managed to nip in just quite near to the front here to get some really nice shots. A gorgeous day though here at Disneyland Paris. The castle looks absolutely beautiful. This is definitely my favourite angle of the castle. If you want a really nice photo point actually, you want to actually be on that path just outside Discoveryland. As much as photos are nice from Central Plaza, getting it on from a side angle, really, really nice there. Obviously this will be the last time seeing all the 25th anniversary things and also the decorations as well. I've really liked the whole silver and blue feels of the 25th anniversary. But yeah, it's strange really. I was here for the 15th, here for the 20th. The 25th now, and obviously it'll be the 30th anniversary in a few years at Disneyland Paris. Crazy.
26 now, isn't it?
Right, yeah, 26. Only a few years to go until it'll be the 30th celebration. I'm sure we'll see some more big stuff for that. So, but anyway, here you go. Here's some highlights of the stage show here on the castle stage at Disneyland Park.
Hey, les amis, ils sont tous là. Everybody's here. We can start. Êtes-vous prêts? Nous avons un événement à fêter tous ensemble. Come on and join us. It's a very special day today. When you walk down Main Street, USA, all the friendly faces. Melt your cares away. Hey Dingo, mets ton feu une tête. Que se passe-t-il? On a besoin de toi. Oui. On s'active pour préparer la fête. T'es en retard.
Il ne manque que toi. Nous fêtons 25 années. 25 years, that's a party.
Justement, ils sont tous arrivés.
Frontierland.
One and all, time to sparkle. Holding out is greeting friends from blue and old. There's the spirit of the West, bringing out the very best. Here at Frontierland, you're home away from home. Every time that you dare to venture here, you become, as we say, a pioneer.
Trop cool. With a yippee-yi-yay and a yodelay-hoo.
The cowboys of the Thunder Mesa welcome you to Frontierland. You're home away from home. Here we go. Sea of land and sea. Follow the leader. Can you solve the mystery?
Wow, adventure. En route pour l'aventure.
The many secrets of Adventureland are the tales of carpets flying through the air. On the Caribbean Sea, we pirates wander joyfully. It's excitement that everyone can share.
Il en faut peu pour être heureux.
Et maintenant, à toi de jouer, cousin. Tu fais ça très bien. Qu'est-ce qu'on s'amuse, everyone? Would you like a cup of tea? I just love a party!
Bienvenue au pays des merveilles.
Moi, je rêve de goûter au miel. And for once, it's not an unbirthday party.
C'est clair, c'est un commun. Par contre, tous sont mission. Tout le monde est prêt? Ranger de l'espace, en avant! avec si ensemble nous sauverons à la recherche de signes de vie. Vers l'espace, nous partirons, membres de l'unité d'élite universelle. Je fais partie de la patrouille Gamma. Mon astronaute est paré pour déployer ses ailes vers l'infini et au-delà.
C'est ton ami.
C'est notre ami, c'est votre ami. Let's see, who could it be? Mais qui, dites-moi qui? Mais qui?
Bonjour tout le monde. Merci d'être venu pour cet incroyable rendez-vous. Fêtons cela tous ensemble. Avec moi, tapons les mains, chantons et dansons. Happy Anniversary, Disneyland Paris. Tous ensemble. Celebration started.
So clap your hands and stomp your feet.
All of your friends.
Avec moi.
Bring your family.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Anniversary, Disneyland Paris.
Tous ensemble encore une fois. Avec vous, vous et vous.
Disneyland Paris. The celebration started. So come and join our jubilee. Gather all of your friends and bring your family. This much we know is true. The only gift we'll need is you.
Joyeux anniversaire.
Anniversary, Disneyland Paris.
Merci à tous pour cette belle surprise. Il n'y a rien de plus beau que de fêter un anniversaire entouré de ses meilleurs amis.
Dear friends, once again, thank you for being here for our 25th anniversary celebration. Have a wonderful day here at Disneyland Park.
Happy Anniversary, Disneyland Paris. The celebration started. So clap your hands and stomp your feet.
Now, I've been coming to Disneyland Paris for a lot of years, and I must say that is one of the best stage shows I've ever seen them put on here at the park. I've really enjoyed the high energy atmosphere of that show. Lots of characters in there, some brilliant choreography, but the main thing I love about that show is the fact they celebrate each of the different areas here in the park, and I think that's a really nice part about it. It starts with Main Street USA before moving into all the other different themed areas of the park. I just think it's a really nice production, really well put together. It's not the longest of shows, it's only about 15-20 minutes, but it's action-packed, high energy, really nice soundtrack, and a good chance to see all the different Disney characters in there. Some of my favourites in there I really like. Alice from Alice in Wonderland. Good to see her in there, always one of my favourites at Disney, as you'll know if you watch the vlogs for a long time. I also enjoy in that you've got Buzz, Woody, you see Max as well, which is quite interesting in that one. Not a massive fan of Max, but you don't see him very often, so it's nice to see the more unique characters coming out for that one. Of course, Stitch is in there, love Stitch. Me and Charlotte both enjoy Stitch. Charlotte would have loved seeing that one, but hopefully, even when it's not the anniversary, we're going to see more stage shows in the park like that going forward, because that's a really nice production. That really enjoy it, and of course the song at the end, Happy Anniversary Disneyland Paris, we like that one. It's turned into the song of the trip, that one. Really enjoy it, and yeah, just overall 10 out of 10 performance, that one. Just really adds something nice to the park, and I'll miss that when that's gone. Another thing that I really like at the end as well, because obviously a lot of people like filming these shows and taking photos. They do like 3 different poses, one in the middle and one on either side, to allow you to get some nice photos of all the cast together. I think that's a really good idea actually, and they should do that more in all the other shows. But yeah, what a beautiful production that was. Really nice, high energy performance. One of the best stage shows I've seen at Disneyland Paris. I really like that. I think you two like that one, don't you, as well?
Oh, yeah, it's a really good show. I didn't want to stop you too soon.
You're all right.
Pirates of the Caribbean is currently down, unfortunately.
Oh, you're joking.
You know that's where we were headed.
I'll have a walk through Adventureland anyway, why not?
Robinson's Treehouse, especially getting them all mixed up there.
Oh yeah, I'll have to get Family Robinson.
Robinson, of course.
This looks really nice around here. Obviously all the footpath was done recently. Gradually making the way through the areas and making improvements to the park. Yeah, it's a good show that, really liked it. Definitely want to see that again before we leave.
Hello, you foolish pirates. What's this color of this guy? What's your channel name over there?
Theme Park Worldwide.
Whatever it is. Anyway, you know what? I have a story to tell you.
Okay.
Well, actually, right, we were open, right?
Yeah, sure.
You were open.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean rat, if you haven't guessed already, by the way, viewers.
What language is he speaking to? Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, why are you telling me? I don't want to know. Well, anyway. And so, this Dream Bar blah, blah, blah blog came here, and guess what? We broke down. Yes. Oh, no, sorry. I don't have to say broke down. Well, actually, Jack Sparrow left away with my rum. Yes.
You went away with your rum?
Yes.
That's what I came for, some
yes,
rum.
because I need to drink alcohol, and she needs to drink alcohol, you know.
Who needs alcohol after a long shift?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, you know everything, you foolish pirates.
That's what Billy Bob's is for, right?
Oh, and you didn't bring us the rum?
Yeah, I'll bring you some rum next time. If you get it back open, I'll bring you the rum. How about that? That's a fair deal.
It's a promise.
It's a promise.
I hear 10 o'clock closed Saturday.
10 o'clock?
Yeah, 10 o'clock on a Saturday.
Today?
No, Saturday, 8 o'clock today.
Oh, Saturday. I'm not here.
Say bye to the viewers.
Bye.
Thank you.
Foolish pirates.
Get off my ship and don't come back!
Here we are, Swiss Family Treehouse in Adventureland.
Just get poker.
Regarde la chaîne de 300 mètres. Léo, viens là. Ça va pas te dire ça? Mets ta capuche là-bas. Attendez-nous.
Also here in Adventureland is of course Point Suspender, which is this suspension bridge just here, which offers some really nice views actually up there. It's been covered in scaffolding for quite a while now. It's been closed for months and they're still doing work on it up there, as you can see, so hopefully it won't be too long until that's back open. It might not be a ride here at the park, but it's definitely an attraction that's worth seeing. Something to walk over, get some nice photos and videos, and hopefully they'll get that back in action soon. It's really nice around here, all the trees, all the vegetation. Looks even better in the sunshine as well. As we make our way over then into Frontierland, here's a little look at the fence that blocks off Phantom Manor whilst that refurbishment's going ahead. What really happened at the old Ravenswood Manor? Ooh, it looks like we're going to get some upgrades to the story, some changes to the ride. Loving all this branding, loads of work taking place. We'll be able to see a lot of what's happening from on the Molly Brown. We're going to have a ride on there now, which is the boat that runs around Big Thunder Mountain. Wow. $100 reward, oh, $200 reward. I could have missed a big 200 there. All right, let's go on the riverboat. Get some really good views of the work taking place from on here. Looks like we're not going to be getting any views of Phantom Manor from Molly Brown today.
I love the Disney pantomime, you know. You know, like when everybody outside the rides closed, everyone just goes, oh!
I really like how
no, they didn't.
the lady said, we will invite you to come back later. Where's my invitation?
Hold the fast
That's
pass,
a fast pass. Yeah. On a serious note, operations haven't been great at all. Like, we've been here, well, this is the 4th day now we've been here. And, oh, there's a trend on there. It's a shell. And yeah, operations have not been great at all. We've had numerous ride evacuations, well, queue evacuations, sorry. We've seen ride evacuations, and Big Thunder Mountain was on an 80-minute queue just, and we've just seen that here from the landing here, and that's just been evacuated as well. So that basically means that Frontierland is SPNO. Because you've got Phantom Manor, which has been refurbished, we've got Molly Brown, which isn't working, and Big Thunder Mountain's off. Literally, Frontierland has got no attractions.
You might want a better laugh.
Go on.
Just thought I'd tell you Adventure Isle is also now down. Pirates of the Caribbean and Indiana Jones are both closed.
What, according to the app?
According to the app.
The app.
The iPhone app.
So reliability is not great.
Sorry to use this term. I never like saying naughty things on Theme Park Worldwide, but it's absolute codswallop.
Codswallop. Oh dear, but we can go over and we can have a little view at the beautiful sailing ship from here. It's a shame about that though, like we were about to get on. And that's it. What a shame. But we can see Phantom Manor from here. It's a shame it's not from the angle that I wanted to, because there is some skips and things down the side. All is not lost today here at Disneyland Park. Alex just said he wanted to have a look in this gift shop in Frontierland. Walked in and he goes to me, because he knows that I want the train set. I even mentioned it in the last vlog that I did here in November. I want the 25th anniversary train set. But I think it was 120 euros.
50% off.
50% off.
Just like a lot of stuff here. Like,
yeah, this is interesting.
The whole area's full of...
Oh my god, all the 25th stuff, because I suppose it's coming to an end this year, isn't it? So trying to get rid of it all. Look at this, t-shirts, minus 50%.
Did you want that hoodie?
Oh my god, no, it's a train set. What was it, the full price?
It's now going to be 64 euros.
64 euros for the train set. Oh wow. That's going to have to be purchased, especially because we're in the car as well. I wouldn't have been able to take that.
That is a done deal for you, isn't it?
It's a done deal. The train set, Alex, it's coming out. Can't believe it. What?
I need the seat in the car, so it's you on the train set.
It's not looking. If we're gonna kick anybody out the car, kick Krista out. Okay. That's it, guys. I've made the purchase. I've got the 25th anniversary train. Not got it here with me. I've had it sent back to the hotel. Completely forgot about that service. But yeah, it's something what you can do if you stay in your Disney hotel, have it sent back, and then you can pick it up after 8 o'clock. So that's really good.
Hi guys.
So to celebrate getting the train, we're going for a ride, of course, on the Disneyland Railroad from Main Street Station. We're going to do the Grand Circle tour, I think. Really nice organ over there. Look at that. I love the detailing here in the train station. So just while we're waiting for the next train to arrive, so we have a little read of this just here. This is quite interesting, look. We've got an important notice by order of the Disneyland Railroad. This is my favourite one. Disneyland Railroad cannot be held responsible for loss or theft of any personal property due to robbery, whether armed or by stealth. What an intimate accelerator coaster in Staines has got to do with the Disneyland Railroad? I don't know, but there you are.
Is it an accelerator coaster or a launch coaster?
Well, that's both.
Hey, will you put mine back on when we finish
All aboard! We're leaving Main Street, USA. Here on the Disneyland Railroad.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome on board Holiday Choice. We leave Main Street USA station to Frontierland North Station. Please stay correctly seated during all the trip and keep your hands up.
Look at the Chaparral Theatre. Lots of work going to be taking place around there as they create a brand new show venue. Look forward to seeing what's happening there. Not loads inside. You can still see some of the set pieces from the Frozen sing-along that was held in there over Christmas. Yeah, work's expected to start on that very soon. Frontierland station's also closed at the moment. I assume that's all because of the work about to take place around here. Definitely more exciting developments to follow here at Disneyland Paris. Hello, Fantasyland. Beautiful views from the Disneyland Railroad. It's a small world. I like all the topiaries around here. These are really nice. It's Small world after all.
It's a small world.
Bienvenue à nos nouveaux passagers. Pendant le trajet, veuillez rester assis et garder bras et mains à l'intérieur. Et s'il vous plaît, veuillez ne pas fumer. Merci.
For your safety, please stay seated while the train is moving, keeping your hands and arms inside the train. And no smoking.
drivers must be at least 152 centimeters tall.
Off we go on Autopia here in Discoveryland as the sun starts to set here at Disneyland Paris. Hey, and there's Alex and Krista. We've got Krista in the driving seat behind. Some quality driving, I'm sure. Whee! A nice day in Disneyland Paris today. I've not seen this much downtime though, probably ever at this park. There's been a lot of rides closed and there's still quite a lot of rides closed now. Some bits have reopened. I think Big Thunder Mountain's reopened. But yeah, it's meant some huge queues across the park. Ooh, I do like this though. Gorgeous day. It's freezing though now. I got let off lightly there. Woo! Bit of downhill action. Hey! Disneyland Paris. Oh yeah. Oh, there, they're coming up behind me now. There they are.
Slow down, sir. I think it's speeding.
What?
Slow down, it's speeding.
Oh, no. That's it, end of the ride. We've got a bit of traffic here. It's like being back on the M6 in the 50 zone, where you're at a standstill, or the M25. Enjoyed that though. Smell the fumes though now. Done a few more rides then since I last spoke to you guys in the vlog. We also watched the wonderful Stars on Parade. Didn't show you any footage of it today, but it is in our day one vlog, along with a separate video on the channel, and also in the vlog from November, where me and Charlotte saw it for the first time with our first reactions to it. But it's stunning, it really is a great parade. Right, we're going for a ride on Indiana Jones and the Temple du Peril.
Not the dark ride.
What's that?
Not the dark
Not
ride.
the dark ride, unfortunately. But I am really feeling a trip back to California at some point, because I remember riding that for the first time. There we are. It was 5 minutes. It's a 10-minute queue now for Indiana Jones. Good to see we've still got the Fuego in action here, though. The sun starts to set here at Disneyland Paris. Cold day. Really cold. Indy. Da 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 da. There we are. This car is manufactured by Willys. Off we go on Indiana Jones and the Temple du Peril. There's Chris having a little dance in front. Alex there. Feeling a lot better than he was this morning. As the sun sets in Park Disneyland. There's some of the local towns over there, local village. Whoa! Hey. Indy! Looks quite nice with the sunset. Whee! A nice February evening in Paris. Into the loop. Woo. Oh, yes. It's quite an intense immersion, that. I do like it. Woo. Loads of near misses. Little pocket of airtime. Woo. There we go. Oh. Short breaks there, Indiana Jones. Enjoyed that. Only a 5-minute queue as well, it's good. Time for Big Thunder Mountain. 35-minute queue according to the sign. But what did the app say? 60. It just shows though, doesn't it? Like, don't always trust the app. Sometimes the app might be right, but you still can't beat good old-fashioned going to the ride entrance. Well, no, I wouldn't after this trip. No. I think, you know... neither of them are reliable. Not this trip. We've had some issues, haven't we, in terms of queue times and stuff. Nothing's really been very accurate this trip, which is strange for Disney. I do know, though, from looking at various different fan sites that I follow on Twitter, ED92 being a really good one, actually. It's worth checking out if you want daily updates in Disneyland Paris. But yeah, those guys have been saying that there's been a lot of issues with the FastPass system over the past few weeks. So yeah, it's quite interesting, really. Big Thunder Mountain, though, looks gorgeous. It really does. Joining the queue now, hoping that by the time we get on, it'll be a night ride or near enough closest to a night ride. You know my thoughts on Big Thunder Mountain's refurbishment. Obviously, that was done a couple of years back. Before our last, obviously I saw it the first time in November after having a gap for 2 and a bit years, and yeah, it looks stunning. It really does. All the rocks and everything around it, so many details. I love all Big Thunder Mountains around the world, to be honest, but this one's the real standout, with it being the focal point in Frontierland. It really is. Love the eating in Disneyland Park. Obviously I've mentioned it before, but the tip is always go left when you're queuing up. Like when you go to the split point on this, stick to the left. Because if you go to the right, it takes you around the outside of the building, and it does make it a bit of a longer queue. There's not much in it, but there is stuff in it, you know.
It's the wildest wide in the wilderness.
The wildest wide in the wilderness.
Wildest wide in the wilderness.
Well, you've got to store some tools. Just down there, your tool storage. Maintenance shed is just around the back there, actually, as well. It's behind that rock. All the maintenance shed for it. There's train storage. Alright, let's go. Thunder Mountain! There's that look at Phantom Manor for you. Ready for some airtime? Here we go. Woo! Molly Brown on the right, Donkey on the left. Here we go. Oh yeah. Hello, goat. Not quite a dark ride that I was hoping for. It's a sunset ride. Oh yes, the Twilight Zone Tower Tower in the distance. Woo! Into a full helix now, here we go. Give me some more. Here we go. Best head chopper on the ride coming up right about now. Explosive finale. Beautiful views over the river. Wow. Oh dear. Maybe we didn't activate the proxy there. going down that mine shaft again. Oh, you had a bit of a fail there with some of the special effects. Not too sure what went wrong there. Must not have activated the proxy.
Que vous n'avez rien oublié à bord. Veuillez descendre et vous diriger vers la flotte la plus proche.
A fantastic ride there on Hyperspace Mountain. It might be absolutely freezing here tonight in Paris, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Look at the sky, that winter sky. Looks really, really nice. Fantastic views from the Space Mountain launch. All this light in the Nautilus down there.
Despite all the pains and no doubt.
Wow. Just gorgeous, isn't it? I really feel that Aquatopia would work so well around here.
I think the only thing it's got to compare to is the area at Tokyo Disney Sea.
It is.
Actually, it's a good second place, I'd say this.
Yeah, I'd say it is.
You know, in detail.
I would love Aquatopia to come in. Maybe not here, but sort of there next to it, or even behind it.
Yeah,
like Aquatopia, I loved it. And check out the vlog from Tokyo Disney Sea, which is both me and Alex's favourite theme park out there. We got so emotional there. And yeah, check out the vlog, a beautiful attraction called Aquatopia, which runs on a track under the water. It's very, very clever and a really nice addition. Love to see something like that here at Paris. Absolutely gorgeous though, look at that. Disneyland Paris has got some really nice walkthroughs. Obviously, you got the Nautilus one here in Discoveryland, which is really nice. You got the castle walkthrough. Didn't realise me and Alex didn't do this last time we were here.
It's very impressive, I like it.
It's nice. Wow. Really nice attraction. One of the hidden gems actually of Disneyland Paris. There's no ride down here, so to speak, but you could spend a good 20 minutes to half an hour just walking around and looking at the little details inside here. After a couple more re-rides then over in Discoveryland, made my way now onto Central Plaza. And here we are, looking at the beautiful castle, ready for Disney Illuminations. Now, you know my thoughts on Disney Illuminations. I'm not going to bore you all with 10 minutes of me talking about it like I did in the last vlog. But obviously, Christopher and Alex watched it for the first time the other night. And yeah, I think that they weren't massive fans of it either, were you really? But we'll speak to them afterwards anyway and see what they thought. But over the next few minutes, I'll share a little bit of footage for you from Disney Illuminations, the 25th anniversary nighttime spectacular here on the castle. It's been a really nice day today. It's been a cold day though here in Disneyland. Not got as much footage as I'd hoped for, and that's also, to be honest, due to ride availability. I mean, I know it's absolutely freezing cold, but there's been quite a few ride issues and also issues with the fast pass system and queue times as well throughout the whole trip. So hopefully that's something that gets sorted out soon, because it's very non-Disney that, and I'm sure they don't want it for very long. But anyway, I'll shut up and let you enjoy a few minutes of footage from Disney Illuminations. Don't need to get here too early for this one, especially on a quiet day where you can just nip in quite near to the front about 15 minutes before the show.
But sometimes that inner child needs an invitation to come out and play. This is your invitation to dream.
just seen some highlights there from Disney Illuminations. As I mentioned a few minutes ago, I did my full review of this show when I was here in November, but I am just going to add a couple of little bits onto that. I promise I'm not going to ramble on like I did last time. Alex might ramble on, but I'm not going to ramble on. So yeah, we watched it literally right near the front, and to be honest, I think it's a lot better watching it near the front. It doesn't mean that I enjoy it anywhere near as much as Dreams or most of the nighttime shows I've seen at the Disney parks. It's the story that I don't particularly like, and lack of story more like. But in terms of effects, I actually thought the projections and things were actually better close up in this show after watching it here tonight. And the biggest thing for me is the lasers. Now I knew this show had quite a lot of laser action in it, but I didn't realise quite how much until I stood quite close tonight. Obviously most of your lasers come from the turrets at the side and on the hill on the left hand side there, along with coming from the top window there and the star what comes out. So to be honest, when you're standing here near the front, the lasers are panning over the top of you. Any further back than say the centre there of Central Plaza, and you're not getting that feel what the lasers are about. And to be honest, the lasers are a big part of that show. So I think that's maybe why I didn't really feel included in it. I'd stand back there and watch it where I did for Dreams, and many other shows. I used to watch Wishes from there when that used to run here, and I just didn't really feel included with this. Whereas now, standing here near the front, I did feel quite included in it. It still doesn't mean I particularly enjoy it a lot, but I think it's still a really good nighttime show. It's just not, it's not Disney Dreams for me. Alex.
Are you ready for me to be brutal? Well, not horrible, but brutal in a way, I guess.
Go on.
So for me, I miss Disney Dreams terribly. I'm sure a lot of people do. Beautiful show, beautiful storyline with a lot of emotion. I'll come back to that in a minute. Illuminations as a whole, I feel lacked a huge story, as you said. There was no storyline to the show.
No, there's not.
I just felt it didn't.
Mickey hardly speaks, that's what gets to me.
People didn't know the show was over. There's times where if Disney Dreams at the breaks, people would clap and enjoy. Transitions I wasn't too impressed with.
Having a bit of a sweep down here. There we go.
Try and sweep me away.
Yes.
Let me get to the fair points and say then that. Go sweep. That's how you hit the.
It's kind of serious on here, is it?
So. Right, so for me, the fountains, the lasers and the pyrotechnics are incredible.
Especially the finale.
The finale is superb, I think it's wonderful, but it didn't feel emotional to me. And the big thing about coming to Disneyland, spending 8-9 hours here in a day, some days 10-12 hours, depends. I just felt it really lacked emotion.
I completely agree with you on that.
I think like leaving the park now, do I feel like I had a massive send-off? Not really.
No.
I'm leaving the park thinking actually I could probably do a bit more. 2 more rides on mission 2 I nearly said, man. Let's see what I'm doing to. Not yet, hopefully soon. But don't get me wrong, incredible, come and see it. But for me personally, and I'm not even going off of things to compare it with, the only thing I'll compare it with is Disney Dreams. Disney Dreams had emotion, had feeling, and like...
It's like, that's a celebration of Disney films, isn't it? And the things what they've acquired over the years.
If you don't know the parks, if you don't care about the story, you just want to see Circle of Life and Let It Go in half French and half English, perfect show for you.
Yeah,
if you're just a pure Disney fan, but if you find any charm or anything unique in the parks, I just feel that show lacks it.
Yeah, and it's like the show we watched earlier on, the castle stage, where they were singing about the different areas. Like that had a lot of character, and I'd take that over Illuminations, and I'm sure you probably would as well.
I agree. To be honest, the Star Wars show that is currently running the Galactic Celebration.
That's the one.
Running in Walt Disney Studios. They said Hollywood Studios, and not yet.
Not ever, I
feel that just, even though there wasn't necessarily a direct story, although it was a mashup, you kind of expected just a mashup of Star Wars. They weren't going to make a new Star Wars story for the show. But that, I expected more. Sorry to say it, I did.
There you are. Well, it's been a good trip. At least you got to see it, and hopefully next time we're here, to be honest, you'll, we'll get to see Disney Dreams. But it was Krista's first time seeing a Disney nighttime show this week. And, you know, I know you weren't a massive fan of it, were you? But
well, not big, but...
at least you've got to see it.
Seen it towards the front rather than...
Yeah, definitely. But that's it. End of the vlogs and the trip. It's been a really nice trip. Like I say, it's been a bonus, this one. A gate crash there, couple's holiday for this one. No, I was invited, I promise.
Really?
It's been really good.
It was in my contract.
To be honest, the highlight for me of this whole trip has A, been getting the train, this is going to sound really sad, getting the train at half price discount today, and secondly, it's going to be the Star Wars show in Walt Disney Studios. They're my two highlights from this, and that's saying something.
I think the Star Wars show, I never thought I'd be saying this even like 6 months ago, I think the Star Wars show is the highlight of this resort, to be honest.
At the moment.
It's spectacular, it's incredible. Hopefully there's more to come, let's see.
Let's hope so. Have you got a highlight, Chris, the first time, or not?
Hyperspace Mountain.
Hyperspace Mountain, a new top coaster. And for someone who's never been out of a UK theme park and hardly even done much travelling abroad, I think this will be the start of Chris to seeing a lot more that there is out there. And I urge everyone who watches this channel and these videos, get out there on a plane, drive out there if you want to, like we have on this trip, but come and see these parks as they are absolutely incredible.
And with Chris to go to more parks means this wallet is going to get emptier and emptier, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I do think so. Yeah, it's a beautiful resort, and over the past few months I feel like I've really rediscovered my love for Disneyland Paris. I've been here a lot now. I've been coming since I was a kid, and I felt like, you know, I just maybe overdone it a little bit. Since going and rediscovering certain parks around the world, such as California and Florida, and visiting new parks last year over in Asia, you know, it really makes you think, God, there's so much out there to see, but appreciate each and every one for exactly what it is. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Lots to come on the channel over the next few weeks. Of course, all the UK parks opening, Wicker Man, the new wooden roller coaster at Alton Towers, as you go and see Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So much going on back in the UK. It's going to be an incredible year, it really is. Thanks for a lovely trip. No, thanks for letting me join you anyway, you two.
Weird stood here though, and looking at the castle thinking, you and I have stood here every theme park except Walt Disney World, which is coming up.
In September. To be honest, me and Alex, you know what we're like? We have a good bit of banter, don't we? We're going to have a good laugh on that trip, and obviously it's going to be Halloween. Still got all the Halloween details to talk about in another video as we get closer. It'll be a Halloween Horror Nights and stuff. It's going to be a laugh. We're going to have a right good time in Florida, and yeah, can't wait to share it with you guys. Thank you very much for watching. That means it's time to cue those credits.
Call back that Main Street.
See you later.